it's Shawnee. Welcome back. Okay, we're doing another collab, which I'm excited about. The topic, now, I'm not excited about. So Erica came up with this collab for myself, her, and Jan. And it's a collab to talk about how amazing we are. Amazing! How great we are. I have honestly tried to do this several times. And it's hard. It's hard for me. So I figured, let's just sit down and let's just like bang it out, okay? So basically we have some questions that we're supposed to answer about ourselves, which I'm just gonna let you know that makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm more used to people talking to me about themselves. I don't like reciprocating. So this is hard. This is hard. I don't know. And again, I've tried to start like several times, girl. But this is the end of my work day and I need to get it together and be done so that I can like just go to sleep, okay? What is a talent you possess? This is number one. What is a talent you possess that no one else in your family does? I don't like... I have to come up with an answer. I think the talent that I possess that no one in my family does is the level of Spanish I can communicate with, in. Yeah, I think I'm better at that than anyone else in my family, honestly. Okay. What is an award you've won? So I used to get a lot of academic awards and stuff. But I would say there are three that are kind of emblematic of my career. So the first one was I got an award from the American Psychological Association for my dissertation. And then I also got an award from the American Psychological Association for being I was given the Outstanding Early Career Psychologist Award. And then the more recent one is I was awarded from the university I used to work at, the Woman of Influence Award. And that was, all of these were surprises to me. I think the Woman of Influence one, I was just like completely unawares. Well, I guess all of them I was kind of unaware. But the nomination letter I got to see, and like I didn't know this was happening. Someone kept calling my office like they need to talk to me, and I was like, I'm not calling that person back because I don't like when people leave a message and they're like, call me back or I need to talk to you. No, tell me what you do, like tell me what you want and then I'll call you back or I'll consider it at least. So they kept calling, and I was like, oh, this must be a parent of a student. I need to call him back. Finally called him back, and the woman was like, you've received whatever, the Woman of Influence Award. And I was like, huh? So I read the letter that like my colleague and one of my clinical supervisees wrote about me, and I was like, whoever they're writing this letter about is amazing. And then come to find out, it was moi. And I think because these awards have been like, because of the work that I do, they have felt really special to me. So the reason I got the Woman of Influence Award is because of the clinical services and things like that, that I created for survivors of sexual assault. Like, there had not been any of those services before, and like that's probably the highlight of my career, like creating those services and being able to like advocate for people, you know what I mean? Like I didn't do it to be recognized, and I think that's part of why it was so surprising to me. I think I even said that in the speech. I had to give a speech. So it was like really surprising to me, but it was nice to know that the work I was doing was having an impact on people. Okay. What is a skill that you feel very blessed to have? First of all, I'm like, what skill do I have? Okay. I see now how my clients feel when I throw these kinds of questions at them. Same way I feel when my therapist throws them at me. A skill that I'm blessed to have, I think, I think I have the skill of connecting with people. Yeah, I mean, consistently over my, my work and my career is like a huge part of my life. So consistently over my training, when I was in training, I would get that feedback. Like, you easily connect with people. Like, it's so easy for you to create a space for them. And so I really honor that. And I really, I think it's true. Yeah, I think it's true. What is your best physical feature? I don't know, you tell me. Best physical feature. Is smile a physical feature? Yeah, that. Yeah. Or my boobs. What is something you always get compliments on? I think I get compliments on, sometimes, not all the time, my style, I guess. Yeah. I'm so uncomfortable. I think I get compliments on that. I don't know that it's always, but I think it's, and I think that encompasses like nails and hair and outfit. Like, I don't think it's just like one or the other. I think, yeah. What are you complimenting me on? Let me know, and then I'll put that in the answers. What is the best part of your personality? I think the best part of my personality is that it is, like, I have a personality, like, not that other people don't, but I have this sort of like dramatic, sarcastic, yeah. I have that kind of personality. And the crazy thing is, my niece is like into theater and stuff, and I would like see her shows and I would be like, why is she mimicking me? So my niece has a similar personality. We even go, like, our voices get super high when we are like super excited or very upset. So when I see her, the mirror of me, there's definitely a strong personality there, and even my mother has often said, like, you need to be around people that can handle what you say. Cause I like, not that I like being contrary, but like I'm smart ass is what I've been called several times. So I think I just have this, like, je ne sais quoi. I think I just have this personality that is a lot. Yeah. I think I definitely embody youngest child and Leo. That's a hell of a combination. So yeah, I think I just, what is something you do that always makes you laugh? What is something I do that always makes me laugh? Honestly, I will, like, laugh at anything. Literally, that's what my family says. Like, you will find humor in everything. Like, even when I... like, I can just make myself laugh. Even when I had the health scare and I had the seizures, like, I was still, I was still cracking jokes. Once I kind of figured out that I was going to be okay, I was like, I do it big. I'm not just going to have a regular seizure. I'm going to have a grand mal seizure, and I'm going to do it twice. Like, so I don't know. I just find humor in a lot of things. And I think sometimes it's just to like, not cry. But I'm hilarious. Like, I think I make myself laugh. I make other people laugh. I mean, one thing that I do that is ridiculous is that I will sing to Rose. I'll like rap her name and stuff. So I'll be like, Ro to the, Zay to the, and I will just have a full on concert while she's looking at me like, can you feed me, please? So that's one of the things I do that I'm like, that is so cringe. What are you doing? But I'll be like, Ro to the, Zay to the, Ro to the, Zay to the. Okay, this is more serious. When and why did you feel the most proud of yourself? You know what? Probably my graduate school graduation. When I heard doctor as I walked across the stage, that was just... That was like, it's... It like... It was like this culmination of so much of like my hard work, of like missing out on a lot of things to attend to my education. Like, I missed out on a lot. I didn't do a lot of the things that kids my age were doing because I was like inside studying, you know? And it was my choice, but I do recognize that that meant that I didn't experience a lot of things that other people did. Like, you know, the milestones of your teenage years or your like early adult years, just because I was in school from the age of 3 to 29 and I took no breaks. And when people like wonder about taking breaks, I'm like, yes, take a break, do something. Do not go all the way through school. Like, you don't have to do that. You can if you want to. But what was the question? What was I talking about? Being proud of myself. Oh, yes. So it was like this culmination of all the difficulties, all the like racism and all the like poverty we were living in, all of that just like, and I still got a PhD. I still am a doctor. Like, that is probably the most proud of myself I have ever been. And it was like, it felt like my whole family was getting this PhD, right? Like, it just felt like, I mean, I know I'm the doctor or whatever, but it just, I can't even find words. I was just so happy to like represent my family, to like represent, you know, people who grew up in South Central LA, to like represent little black girls, or like people of color who is just like, you just sometimes need to see yourself mirrored. You know what I mean? Like, you need to see that somebody can do it. And so I felt proud, y'all. And when I tell you, it has been a struggle, okay? Like, it was not an easy road. That's why when people are like, oh, should I get a PhD? I'm like, really think about it, okay? It's not easy, all right? Like, I don't even know if it's like the degree isn't easy, because I'm like a nerd, so I loved the academic part, but there was a lot of life happening, a lot of life I was missing, and a lot of life that was happening to me that, like, at points, I didn't know if I was going to make it to the PhD. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's probably the most proud I've ever been of myself. All right. Name one thing you've done in the past week that made you feel good about yourself. I bought the Janessa Myricks palette. What has made me feel good about myself? Oh, I don't know. I mean, these questions are really making me realize that I don't focus on myself enough. I tend to focus on other people. So what have I done this week that made me feel proud? I really don't know. That might be too personal. Okay, I'll share some details around it. There is someone that I had like a disagreement with, and we haven't spoken in a while. And what's today? On like the other day, like yesterday, I just sent them a text to check in, and I felt really proud of myself because I felt like I didn't know what to say. I felt like I wasn't sure if they would be responsive to it. So I just feel like I put all the anxiety about it away and just did it. So that made me feel good. Like, rather than dragging out the like difficult pieces, I just threw caution to the wind and reached out. I think the other thing that I felt proud about was going to a new yoga class. Because I can get like really insular and be like, I don't want to see people. But I went and it was good. I enjoyed myself. It seems like it's like the old lady class, which I prefer. I like to hang out with older folks. I think part of that is because my siblings are 8, 11, and 12 years older than me. But yeah, I was like, oh, should I go? Should I not go? And Erica and Jan were like, you should go. And I was like, I'm not going to go. But then I went. And I enjoyed it. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. All right? Okay. Apparently I'm not finishing my makeup. What is something that you're a total expert at? I noticed that a lot of my answers too are like what I do for other people, or like, because the first thing I thought about is I think that I am an expert at making other people feel good about themselves, but that feels like focusing outward and not inward, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm an expert at, like a total expert as well. And you know what? I think part of it too is that my general like ethos or my general like approach to life is that we don't become experts at things, because I think we are always, hopefully, always learning and growing and things like that. Like career-wise, there are some people that will say I'm an expert at like multicultural or cultural counseling or trauma, especially related to sexual assault. But even within those areas, I feel like I want to make sure, I kind of want to make sure that I don't get into this like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word, but I want to make sure that I'm continuing to grow and learn, and I don't get to that place where I'm like, I'm a total expert. Like, you don't need to tell me anything. You know, I feel like that is a way of cutting myself off from growth opportunities. Yeah. I'm like, this is making me itchy. So I don't know that I'm a total expert at anything. I don't even know that I'm an expert at being me. Like, I think there is a part of me that has grown to be more authentically myself in various settings. And just kind of like embraced who I am to some extent. They're, you know, still working on it. Other than that, I can't really think of anything. And this is only a little bit of cop-out. Like, it's not a full cop-out, but it's just a little bit. What dish or meal do you make better than anyone else on this planet? Not a damn thing. Like, I can make you the best bowl of cereal or some cheese and crackers, girl. Like, best. But I don't cook a ton, or I just like, I have girl dinners where I'm just like picking at stuff. I'm an excellent orderer of food. I make pretty good tacos. I can make a good guacamole. I used to make this like teriyaki salmon that was so good, and like teriyaki burgers and stuff. So that's good. I think the hard part is like better than anyone else. Like you're not gonna be sick if I make you some food. Like, you'll survive. And it's not that I can't cook, I just don't like to cook. Yeah, ooh, I think this is for people who like to be in the kitchen, and I don't like to turn on my oven, or the stove. Not really, like, I survive, y'all, okay? But some people enjoy cooking. I'm not one of those people. Like, I don't like it. I will try to do it as quickly as I can. Yeah. I feel like I'm not answering that one either, but whatever. What is a game you win every time you play it? Every time you play it. Like a board game, or like the game of life? I probably win at who can be the most dramatic. I don't know if that's does that count as a game? Part of it is I don't like playing games because I get really competitive and I get really anxious. So there's that. But like, I could win, but I'm not going to say that I win honestly. I'm not going to say that. Like, the last time I really played a game was in Vegas for my birthday, and like, we played like the old school game, and we played Connect 4, and I will argue you about the rules and stuff, and I will, yeah. I will not let you win. I will do whatever I can so that you don't win. So like, my niece and my mom were playing Connect 4. Like, everybody was going and playing against my niece, and she was winning against all of them. Did my mom win one? I think so. Anyway, so we were coming down to it, and I didn't want to play because I was like, you're not gonna beat me, so I'm just not gonna play. Coming down to it, and my niece was about to win. And so what I did, even though I wasn't playing, I ran across the room and just knocked everything down. So I was like, now no one wins. What is your song to yourself? Like, I guess the song you sing to yourself. Ooh, I feel like there's a running soundtrack in my head, and it's like everything from gospel to like Notorious B.I.G. to Taylor Swift. Of course, Kelly Clarkson has her own special playlist in my head and my heart. Some country is thrown in there. So I feel like I don't have like one song that completely encompasses who I am. But the song that I often sing to myself is the song that I created for Rose. Cause it's just like, roll to the, Z to the, I'll come in the house and that's what I'm doing. And she just looks at me like, why are you not feeding me? But yeah, I'll do a roll to the, Z to the, roll to the. And I will full on dance, and I do a lot with it. But one song maybe that often comes to mind is Jesus Take the Wheel. Is that by Carrie Underwood? Me and one of my friends, we are always singing that song. It just is like, things are a mess right now and I'm gonna need the Lord to come in and just take over. So that's one. I kind of want a soundtrack for when I walk into every room, but I haven't figured out what that is yet. So what is a way you like to reward yourself? That's hard. Reward myself for what? Which probably isn't the path we're supposed to go with this question. When I finished internship, I rewarded myself with a bedroom set. That's so lame because I also needed a bedroom set, you know? I mean, the most, I guess, present thing that I'm thinking of because I'm in my vanity makeup room is makeup, but I don't know that I necessarily feel like it's a reward. Like sometimes it makes me feel better, but I don't know that I'm rewarding myself for anything. Maybe sometimes if I'm like, oh, I've done this, I can let myself buy this thing. I don't know. I mean, some of my close friends probably gonna get on here and call me out and be like, girl, this is what you do. Maybe it's just, I don't think of the things as rewards. I actually think I could probably do a little bit more in terms of rewarding myself. I feel like the only thing that I was like, this is for me, this is for me being amazing, was my Kelly Clarkson tickets, y'all. Like, I don't do those things for myself often. So it felt like, this is a big birthday. Girl, you survived. You had all this health stuff going on. You are still here kicking. You deserve to go to this concert. That was an award for just being alive, I guess. And the last one is, what is a goal you're currently striving to reach? Probably to like embody the confidence that I put out to the world. Is like, are you like that where you can come off as super confident, but inside you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I really want to embrace that. And it's not that I don't believe in myself. No, it's not that I don't believe in myself. I don't think. Like, I think that I can do whatever I put my mind to. But I don't think I appreciate all of who I am to the fullest extent that I could, you know? So I think one of the goals that I, like, besides that, like, I want to accept me completely for who I am. And also accept and, like, digest that I deserve good things. Like, it even makes me uncomfortable to say it. When people tell that to me, you deserve good things, I'm like, do I though? So, I think that's part of it. Like, just, right now, I mainly see it in relationship context of, like, being with someone who is nice, who respects me, who honors me, who just, like, makes me feel so comfortable and safe. Like, that terrifies me. So trying to, like, just live authentically in this place of recognizing, I don't even know if it's like recognizing my worth, because overall I do think I'm worthy just because I'm here. You know what I mean? But I think just, you know what? Seeing myself through the eyes of other people. I think that's a goal. Like, I know I don't see myself the way other people see me. And I'm sure that a lot of you can relate to that. Like, I think having more self-compassion and, yeah, seeing what other people see in me. This was really uncomfortable. I didn't even do my makeup. I feel like I need to go journal. I actually think that these questions will be the focus of therapy Tuesday at 3. I'm uncomfortable. So I'm going to end this. Hopefully some of this was helpful. And once I marinate and meditate on it, I think I will realize that it was helpful for me as well. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. I hope that, like, you're thinking of your answers to these questions. And if nothing else, we can blame Erica. So make sure to go check out Erica's channel and Jan's channel. I definitely want to see what they say. I think the person who's going to do the best is Erica. Jan and I are like, ugh. So go check out their channels. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see more of my fabulous dramatic self. Answer some of the questions. Leave me a comment. Thank you so much for taking this ride with me. Let's get off that horse, and I will see you next time.